Right, we're going to keep this short and simple because, quite frankly, I just want to get this video over and done with, get it out, and then just fuck off to bed because I'm seriously just... I just can't deal with this shit anymore. So basically, in my last video, I gave you my post-match thoughts of Chelsea losing 1-0 at St James's Park to Newcastle in the 94th minute. And obviously in that video, I said I was back. And basically my plan was to just do a match review or kind of a post-match thought video after every single game we play. And here's me thinking, I'm going to be sitting here today saying, I don't only make videos when we lose or when we draw or when we, don't get the result that we want. But here's me again, of course, making a video about a fucking bad result. I mean, who would have thought it? Chelsea Football Club, everybody. When you think of the teams that are primarily associated with the word bottle job, you do tend to think of Tottenham Hotspur. But tell me now, look no further than Chelsea Football Club, because I can't even count on two hands how many times we've bottled games this season, and even before that under Sarri and under Conte. It's getting beyond an absolute joke now, and I'm sorry if I can't even talk because, quite frankly, I'm fucking wrecked today. So let's put in some context into this game, right? So, no problems with the lineup. Maybe I would have dropped Rudiger and put in Zuma or Tomori, but obviously, I'm not complaining. Rudiger's not a bad centre-back, especially, and Christensen's been playing well recently, to be fair, so no complaints over the lineup. He dropped Mount, who's been having a shitter ever since October, put in our best player, Kovacic. No complaints over the lineup whatsoever. And yeah, the first half an hour game was kind of a bit even. We kind of did dominate the game a bit. But then Mustafi, the absolute clown show, goes and puts it in for Tammy Abraham on a play. Tammy Abraham absolutely rounds Leno with elite levels of sauce. Luiz comes and takes him out and gets sent off. And at that stage, you're thinking the one team you don't want to give a penalty to in the league is Chelsea, because Jorginho is going to slot that. And yet you're thinking 1-0 up at home against Arsenal, who have just lost one of their centre-backs. They have Shkodran Mustafi, possibly the worst ever centre-back to grace English football, is anchoring Arsenal's defence, and you're thinking at this stage, surely it has to be 3, 4, even maybe 5 if we're lucky. But you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chelsea Football Club, the team that huff and puff for 90 minutes and do fucking nothing with it. And then of course, after the red card, you have your usual stuff where instead of Chelsea going for the logical option of just going for the broker and trying to finish the game before half time, what do? Pass, 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 pass. We've been through this on Saturday, by the way. Pass, 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 cross, fail, pass, 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 and God knows why the fuck we're crossing it so much without our best crosser, Reece James. Our only capable crosser of the ball is injured, so what's the one thing we decided to do? Cross the ball even more! And yeah, as I said, we result to our usual huff and puff for the whole fucking game. And then of course, we get a corner because, now, Chelsea fans, our corners are actually more detrimental to us because Arsenal are more likely to score from a corner than we are when we have a corner. That just puts into context how fucking useless we are at corners. They go and break. Martinelli gets a free run on goal. Now, bear in mind, Kante did slip, which wasn't necessarily his fault. But Martinelli goes and runs 67 yards. Apparently, it was a wonder goal. He ran in a straight line. And of course, our £72 million waste of space and goal isn't going to do fucking shit to save it. And then Martinelli has the audacity to do the Mbappe celebration when he's had a stinker all game. And then fucking runs 67 yards of free open space in a straight line. But apparently it's a wonder goal from an 18-year-old wonder kid, so what can you do? And yeah, of course, then we actually do something from across, because Azpilicueta nods it home. Mr. Chelsea, of course, the only one showing fight, and he goes and scores, and you're thinking, okay, finally, we've won this game. We've taken it by the scruff of the neck. Surely we hang on for 5 minutes. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is Chelsea Football Club, remember, guys. I know I keep saying it, but you have to. I'm going to drill it into your heads. This club do not do things the fucking simple way. Because what happens? We go and give away another goal. Bellerin somehow manages on his left foot. He's a right back, and he's already scored 2 goals against us in like 3 appearances against us. How the fuck does that even work? And he goes and squeezes one in, because I know I've been holding back on Kepa all season, but that guy has been fucking terrible this season. I mean, how is he not even getting a fingertip to it? He's literally allowed the ball to fucking rumble into the net. Like, you're 72, you're the most expensive goalkeeper in football history since the start of time, and you can't save that shot. I'm sorry, But come on! And again, I know I was overreacting on Saturday when I watched back the video, and I'm probably overreacting again now because we didn't lose, we did draw the game, but we're playing against a 10-man team whose only centre-back is my fucking Mustafi! Can you see where my frustration is coming from? My brother's a Norwich fan and he's in there laughing at me. Downstairs, a Norwich fucking City fan is laughing at me for supporting Chelsea. Because if that was not, he even said to me as well, if that was Norwich failing to score against fucking Mustafi Lone Warrior, he would have something to say about it as well. So you can see where my point is. How have we gifted Arsenal Football Club, who are playing an 18-year-old left winger at left back, playing a half-injured Hector Bellerin at right back, and playing two fucking clowns at centre back? How are we allowing them to come to Stamford Bridge and take a point off us when we've literally spent the entire game in their fucking 18-yard box? I just don't get it. And then of course, what's the one thing we have? The substitute bench, which recently for us has been our downfall. Our subs bench has been dreadful, and it was no different today because the first sub is Barkley for Kovacic, which I just don't understand. Kovacic has featured 0 minutes in his last 2 games for Chelsea in the last 2.5 weeks, and he's coming off after the hour mark for fucking undoubtedly our worst player. Oh yeah, then Mason Mount comes on. Of course, Lampard had to stick him in some way. There's no way he's going to give him a 90 minutes without coming onto the pitch. And then, of course, he brings on the headless chicken Batshuayi. I love Batshuayi because he's given me some great moments as a Chelsea fan. You think about that goal against Ajax, the one against West Brom, the one against Atletico Madrid, out in Madrid in the Champions League 2017. But my God, is that guy the biggest donkey we've ever had at Chelsea Football Club. And that's saying something because we've had fucking Tiamue Bakayoko, and then he goes and misses a sitter in the 87th minute, and then at that stage you're literally falling down the couch saying, what the fuck, like, go out and buy Cavani. I don't give a fuck anymore. I can't stand the fact that we've given DT and Troops and Claude pleasure on Arsenal Fan TV tonight by drawing with them. That actually sickens me as a thought, that they're going to actually say, fair play to the lads, because they did fuck up. Martinelli got a 67-yard free run, and then we basically gifted them a goal, and Arsenal fans are going to go on about them having heart and all that shit. Suck my fucking left one. London is still blue. We proved that at the Emirates. Who's the next game against? We're playing Hull next weekend in the FA Cup, and I swear down, if we lose that, if we lose to Hull, I will fully fucking jump out this window right here. And then our next Premier League game is away against Leicester, so that should be fucking fun. The perfect weekend for an FA Cup weekend, because Jesus Christ, I need a break from the Premier League with all I've witnessed in the last few weeks. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end it, guys, because I don't want this video to run on any longer. I said this video was going to be 5 or 6 minutes or whatever, and it's already 11 minutes on my camera. But yeah, I'm just going to end it there. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that bullshit, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you in a match review on Saturday against Hull. Well, hopefully we'll be going into the round 5 of the FA Cup, but I wouldn't put my house on it, so yeah, see ya.